I am GappaMagix, walking to see if the apple that I gifted on the 15th of February 2026 to the bipedal humanoid creature is took. Use the service road here, Free Park Rangers, to get there, since it's faster from the way that I entered. Keep the phone on record for situation and stuff like this. This is why this stuff here, put here is a sign. I'm not for sure really what it means, but I know a park ranger didn't do that. And then there's another one right there. Now, I didn't notice that yesterday when I was just snooping, how you say, not snooping, but looking at stuff just when I first entered this little spot right here. And I noticed that that's all pushed over and bent. And this is like real thick stuff. Can't really walk even in there. And anyway though, just wanted to point that out. And then here's another one. It's kind of just put there. But this one's really put there in a certain type of way, in a manner. And there's no way it just fell there, in my opinion, since the tree, this bark of the tree, okay, is different than those two larger trees. So just remember who you're talking to when people want to doubt my credibility as, how you say, someone that knows stuff about outdoors. And that's all I got to say, really. I'm not making stuff up. I know what I know from observation, and as well from listening to people that seen stuff before that reported it onto a podcast narrator, and he or she decided to read it on their YouTube channel. And anyway, now let me just see if the apple is eaten and if the cereal is eaten. Now, whether you believe me or not, when I brought that apple down here and walked back, okay, on the 16th of February 2026, when I was walking back to the entrance near the stairs, that way to get into the, anyway, when I was on the road, the service road, like what you see me walking on, but a different one. It's hard to explain it. I heard ruffling of trees, meaning like, I don't know what size of tree to compare it to, so we'll just stay right here for a second. And imagine, I'd say 4 or 5 trees this size, but more clustered together, if that makes any sense. And then it wasn't right next to the pathway of the road. It was in maybe about, I don't know where that, that far in, about 20 feet, that where that purple vinery is, similar distance. So imagine, I don't know, it's about 20 feet. And anyway, you believe me or not, I don't care. And it is, you can't really hear it because of me stomping on the snow that's on the road, but there's something there messing with me. I don't know if it was a ghost or some type of bipedal humanoid creature, but today is one of those days where I felt like I need to come here and, how you say, make sure again and not stop filming. It's hard to explain. And anyway, that's all I really know. It's hard to explain the sensation when you're walking all alone and you know there's no one else that could help you, and you only got what you got in your pocket, or in your holster to defend yourself. And anyway, then you hear that noise, and you know, it's hard to explain. And anyway, we walk in the way I did before too. They said to stay on the path. This is a path, technically. Now, deer path, bunch of deer poop there. Anyway, you're gonna see. I see the box of cereal is still sitting there. This looks like stuff that's put there and broke. Oh my God, it is. Look at this. This tree has it put right next to it, and a whole bunch of weird stuff going on right here, like other puts, if that makes any sense. It's all put there, and this is like, I don't know if that's in the ground, this thorn bush. These things got thorns on it. And look at this. This is put there leaning against the tree, right between these thorn bushes. Oh my God. It's been there for a long time too. There's like a cocoon there or something. I'm not gonna fuck with it. And anyway, this is an interesting kinda. So this is the right spot. Technically we're, I don't know, 100 feet away. That's where the box of imitation Fruit Loops are. Generic Fruit Loops that I gifted to the bipedal humanoid creature that I believe decided to make and put all this. How that is a bunch of clusters of sticks there. It's almost like a pentagram, and then the stick that's leaned against the tree. It's been there for a long time. Oh my God, here's the evidence right here. That is pure evidence of fresh poop. Oh my God. Now, I'm not for sure really what's out here, but that ain't deer poop. Now, that's fact. Meaning that it's chilling around this tree right here. That means that's its tree. And believe it or not, that's my opinion. Meaning it may have once, like, look at this all right here. Hold on. It just looks very different right here compared to the other. We'll just focus on this for a second, and then look at somewhere else. Watch. Then oh my God, I noticed something here. What's this? This is put here, and it looks like there's blood smeared on the tree. Oh my God, what is that? There's nothing else except for right here, blood. I'm pretty sure that's blood. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Look at this. I didn't notice that. That's recent too. And this is real right now. That's recent. I'm not gonna touch it though. And then, like I said, the poop's over here. That's less than 10, 20 feet away. This is very recent poop. And it looks like huge footprint. That's a huge print. That's a good size compared to my boot. Just heard something. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm gonna look to see what they ate the apple. If they didn't, then I'm leaving. I'm leaving if they ate it or not. Wow. Got blood on that tree. There's another print. Huge hoof print. Kinda. Not as big as that one I got on film from the snow time when there's snow on the ground. That one is the size of a softball. Oh my God. Oh, there's the apple. It's still there. Zoom in on it. You probably can't see it. Get all the way over there. The tree is, oh my God, what's this? No way. No way. What's going on right here? Look at this. This is just kind of perched up right there. All this. This whole thing is just just kind of perched right here. And it's not growing. This is like made and put there how it is. You believe me or not on that? It's literally put there how it is. If that makes any sense. This whoever just did this, they just did this. This wasn't here yesterday. They put this here. They made this into standing art, if that makes any sense. And then, because how I know it wasn't here yesterday, I know it wasn't. I would have filmed it because I was filming that. Now it's this. That's literally like standing art, if that makes any sense. As far as like Bigfoot shit or bipedal humanoid creatures, fun. That's what they do. They like to create something where it proves that they were there, where they wouldn't recognize it, and the regular human that isn't me or somebody that knows what they're looking for, they won't even care or think twice of looking at that. But anyway, here's that apple. It's still there. Now, I ain't no Indian giver, and part of my French, I said that I didn't create that slang. It was already created before I was born. And anyway, I'm gonna walk out on the trail. Here's my sticks. The one that they took, or excuse me, the one that I took from down here and they brought it back, and the one that I put next to it. That's fact. Swear my soul on that. What I just said right there. Swear my soul to the existence of everything that ever imagined, and anything to infinity and beyond it. Anyone's soul that's ever been born, or anyone that's been passed away. Make sure you see these sticks. I had it on Zoom. What I just swore on. Okay, this stick, this one, I took that from around down here, and I walked all the way up to the top with it and leaned it against one of the railings near the top entrance, near the stairs. And then, just yesterday, I put this one there. Or was it the day before? Either way, it doesn't matter. I just recently put that one there. And anyway, this is amazing too. I always wanted to talk about just this tree. Now, take it how you want. Imagine a huge bipedal humanoid creature. This is like a little lounge chair for it. You believe me or not on that. When I'm out here and after listening to all these videos of what people are speaking about and whatnot, and I'm learning and listening, and then I see it, like that bend. Let's look at it one more. Oh my God, huge birds. I don't know if you can see them or not. They just landed up on the tree. Two huge birds. I think they're hawks. I don't know if you saw them or not, but anyway. Oh, here's a regular size hoof print. Maybe they can't get to it. Maybe they can't see it. Maybe that's what it is. So we'll put it somewhere else, okay? Since they're walking right here. I'll put it right here. Something took a bite out of it, like a little squirrel or something. And anyway, we'll put it right there, see if they come take it. Was right there. But anyway, right here, I just want to talk about this one more time. This is not man-made, and they put it there. It's tall enough for it to be in that tree and wedge it against these two trees right here. And that takes time, skill, and patience, and height. And that is not by magical ability, just, magic put it there. No, something put it like that, okay? You keep that in your brain, that this is real right now. Something is that tall, that can reach up that high, and as well make this tree bend without breaking it. Just know that.